What is going on, fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. It's your boy, B Mark. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the best day of my life. Now, those of you guys that listen to my podcast have heard me say this before. My clients will ask me, like, how are you doing? And I'm always like, best day of my life. And I don't think I've actually taken a second to like sit down and explain why I say that all the time and why that's the mindset. Because I'm of the impression that every single day that we get to be alive is fucking incredible. Like, I'm of the impression that in the history of all time, like, there has never been a better time to be alive and be a human. Like, we have access to instant information. Like, we're talking about like 100 years ago, you didn't get this. So if you have a problem and you actually wanted to solve it, you could literally make a decision and solve it. Whereas 100 years ago, if you had a problem and wanted to solve it, like, you'd have to study for years. And so I think that like every single day is the best day of my life because we live in the best fucking time ever. So that's number one. But I also think that for me, like, I don't want to take anything for granted, Like, all the adversities that I go through, even though they might be temporarily painful, are actually building blocks for my future. And so I love that I get to experience the adversity. It's like all the amazing days where it's like everything I touch turns to gold and it feels absolutely amazing. Like, I absolutely love that feeling. So it doesn't matter whether or not I have adversity or whether or not I'm like having the best day ever and like I'm just everything I touch turns to gold. It's like it's still the best day of my life because I just get to decide what I want to work on every single day and I just fucking do it. And that's the mindset. And it's like I think for me, I think the real secret to success is that you cannot allow yourself to get sucked into negativity. Like, you just can't allow it to happen. And it's like, no matter what happens, like, no matter what it is, no matter how bad it is, no matter how much it irks you, it's literally, you just do not allow yourself to get sucked into negativity. That's a choice. That is a decision. Just like it's a decision to have the best day of your life every single day. Like, why would I not fight for that? I just want every day to be great. And if it's true that my language shapes my reality, wouldn't it make sense to start changing some of the things that I'm saying so that I can create a different reality? Like, it's the best day of my life. That sounds like a reality I want to be a part of, Like, I like that. So let's say it over and over and over and over and over again. Let's say it even when we don't believe it, over and over and over and over again. And if you keep doing that, you repeat those affirmations over time, sooner or later, you're going to like just one day wake up and realize, holy shit, it's the best day of my life. And this is, guys, this is another thing. All right. Like, today's the only day. There's no such thing as yesterday because yesterday is just this idea that's in our head of like what we perceive today felt like. So yesterday is just an idea. Same with tomorrow. Tomorrow's also it just exists in our head because when it's tomorrow and we wake up, we're not going to wake up and say it's tomorrow, right? We're going to wake up and say it's today. So tomorrow is just this idea of this future that is coming, but today is the only day ever. Today's the only day. And so today's the only day. Why would I not make it the best day of my entire life? That is a decision. That is a choice. That is a commitment. So that is why I say best day of my life, because I'm committed to living that reality. And because I've embodied this and because I mean this, it's like everything that I touch turns to gold. And you can make that decision too. And that's why I'm sharing this with you, because if you start changing the things that you were saying over and over and over again, and you repeat that process over time, over and over and over again, it will become a mindset. And then you'll just get into that state automatically. It just happens automatically. You build the habit, you build the discipline, happens automatically. Best day of my life. I hope you have the best day of your entire life. And I really do. I really do. I hope you have the best day of your entire life. And the next time that something happens that throws you off, the next time that something happens that kind of like upsets you, the next time something happens that you're in the middle of a setback, and I don't know what your setback is, like, I don't know what you're going through, and I'm not going to pretend to know your story. But no matter what the setback is, I want you to take a second and realize that you have the opportunity to go through that setback. And there's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning. So it's like understanding that like just by being alive, you are blessed. Like, get yourself back to there so you can start having an appreciation for life. Because when you start appreciating life, life appreciates you. And also, when shit's going really good, and this is for all of you guys that end up getting momentum and then you stop doing the shit. When shit's going really good, have more reverence, like have more gratitude, be like more excited. Be like, thank you, please give me more of this. Yes, I want more momentum. Thank you, more, please. Give me some of that. I love it. I'm grateful. Because when you welcome that like energy and you welcome success in, when you have things that are going your way and you're like, thank you for my clients that pay me money. Thank you for my Instagram followers that are growing. Thank you for my social media that I get to speak to. Like when you express gratitude, you get more of what you're expressing gratitude for. And so even if like, it's not going your fucking way and you're like in the dumps and you got a setback, like be grateful for the fact that you just get to be alive. Like you're here on this planet with another chance. And so even on those days, you can find some gratitude, some like actual true, like thank you energy for being alive. And then that day will also be the best day of your entire life. And then for those of you guys that end up seeing success and then falling off because you stop doing the thing that you know is getting you successful, like you just need to have gratitude for your success. Because when you have gratitude for your success and you're like, thank you, more, please, it is so easy to just continue doing the things that make you feel good. Because like the actions that you're putting in towards this thing are paying off and it feels good to see that payoff. And so you just want to keep doing actions that get you closer to the thing so that you can keep saying to yourself, it's the best day of my fucking life. And so no matter what happens externally, internally, I make the decision that today is the best day of my life because I have full control over that. I got full control. I got full control. That's the fucking mindset. That's it. That's all. I hope you guys have the best day of your entire lives. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.